Let's talk about the top 3 AI skills that are going to be important to learn in 2026. How's it, data fam? Welcome to Data with Clarence, where we speak about all things data. AI has become a very important aspect of our life. It is shaping a lot of the things that are happening in all industries and in all aspects of our lives, right? And the understanding of AI is really going to put people at a competitive advantage. And those that do not embrace it, they find themselves at a disadvantage. So for me, these would be the top 3 things that you have to learn this year. The first AI skill that is going to be important to learn has to be AI literacy, right? When I say AI literacy, I mean the understanding of what AI is and what AI can actually do for your industry. Now, the starting point is you need to be AI literate. You need to be able to understand what AI actually means and how it can actually transform the space that you're working in. If you're working in finance, you need to start understanding what is AI and what it can actually do for the financial sector. Each and every single industry will be impacted by AI, and those that understand how it would actually impact their industries are the ones that would actually get the best out of this technology, and they would be able to shift their careers towards greater heights. Whether you're a content creator, whether you're working a full-time job, whether you're running your own business, understanding AI and what it actually means for your business is going to be very, very important. The second skill that I think is very important to learn in 2026 is prompt engineering. Look, prompt engineering is not something new. It's something that has always been there, right? Ever since we had ChatGPT and all the other large language models, people have been talking about prompt engineering. Look, prompt engineering is really important. Now, if you think about it, companies are already getting licenses so that their employees can have access to all these large language models, whether it's Gemini, Claude, or Copilot, or ChatGPT, because they understand that having a work environment where your employees are able to get answers more efficiently and more effectively would actually have a huge positive impact on the employee's productivity and the business itself, because now people can generate more ideas faster and all of that. And we're already seeing it in our workplaces. I personally use it quite a lot, and I have to say it has actually accelerated the rate at which I'm able to complete my day-to-day activities. So understanding prompt engineering is going to be very important. When I say prompt engineering, this is the ability to ask the right questions from these large language models. And there are so many courses out there that help you understand how you should be asking questions from these models, because they only give you, so the answers that you actually get are only as good as the questions that you actually are asking. So you need to become really good at prompting these models and getting the right answers. So that is going to be a skill that will set you apart from your peers immediately. Now, the last skill that I think is going to be very important to also learn in 2026, it has to be building AI agents. Look, AI agents are still getting their momentum right now, and there's a lot of money that's already going into the space because there's a lot of promise. AI agents are promising to make the workplace very productive and take away most of the redundant activities. Now, if you don't know what AI agents are, look, AI agents is basically building intelligent systems or artificial intelligence that is able to execute a particular task without human interventions. Now, this means that we are building systems that will be able to do a set of activities without us being involved. And this could be useful for doing repetitive activities that would have taken so many hours for humans to actually do because of how manual in nature those activities are. And we all know how good technology is when it comes to this manual and repetitive activities. So learning the ability to build AI agents is going to be very important, right? There is so many platforms out there. Some platforms require you to have a technical understanding of building these AI agents. Some platforms already have these AI agents built, so you just need to create a flow and configure everything correctly. So the skill of either building these AI agents or knowing how to implement them in whatever that you do will save you a lot of money. If you're running your own business, learning about AI agents and how they can actually improve the processes that you currently have is going to be something of value. And if you're someone who wants to get into the space of building these tools, it's going to be a very, very good market to get into, because right now a lot of research and experimentation is actually go into the space. And if you understand and if you learn how to build them, by the time this technology becomes something that a lot of companies are embracing, you will have a competitive advantage, and you will put yourself in a space where you will be required to actually help companies solve problems relating to AI agents. So I genuinely believe that this is another skill that is really, really important. And the good news is that I've officially started an academy that actually teaches all these emerging technology skills that are important in order to stay relevant. So if you're interested in learning skills around data analysis, data science, and all of that, you can just go and sign up for our academy, which is called Whittle Academy. So in a nutshell, those are the 3 skills that I think are going to be very important for you to learn in 2026: AI literacy, prompt engineering, and building AI agents.